I've always been pretty vocal on this channel about not being the biggest fan of Minecraft server setups. You know, pre-made Minecraft servers which you can download or buy from websites like Build by Bit. Now, the reason I'm not a big fan of them is not because they are inherently bad. Actually, in a lot of cases, these server setups are put together really well. The problem is just that it drains all of the creativity out of creating a Minecraft server. If you use them as an example to kind of teach yourself how Minecraft servers are being made and what kind of features do and do not work, then that's of course a completely different story. But what the vast majority of people do is they simply purchase one of these setups, upload it to their server host, insert their own server name, and bam, new server has been created. Most of these setups are made to be a big public server too, all with massive lobbies and tons of game modes, which is nice, but now you just have over 800 different servers out there, which are all basically indistinguishable except for their name. Of course, some players might modify them a little bit, but as these server setups are so tightly put together, changing too much will most likely break a ton of things. And maybe this is just a me problem. If you're just a regular player, you might simply not encounter that many copied servers. But when I, for example, do a live stream here on the channel where I check out Minecraft servers created by you guys, we make sure to always filter out these setups. Again, not because they're inherently bad, but I don't want to have a look at the same server with a different name 10 different times in the same stream. Anyway, server setups, you love them, you hate them, but when I heard about a week ago that Aternos, the free Minecraft server host, was introducing server setups, my heart sank. Doom scenarios started popping up in my head. Will we, from this point forward, only see Aternos server setups every single joining server stream that we do? But after looking into it a bit further, it's actually not too bad, which is strange for me to say, but I expected something way worse. So these server setups that you can encounter on Build by Bit, these are all made for big public Minecraft servers. But as you may know, Aternos is a free Minecraft server host, and therefore they aim more towards the players that just want to play Minecraft with a couple of friends. But if you offer them a big server setup for a public server, you are kinda giving false expectations. Because you're basically telling your players, yeah, you can totally fine run a public server on Aternos, even though you only get about 2 GB of RAM and not a whole lot of CPU power. But for what it is, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Because when you go on Aternos and you click on create to get a new server, here you can choose between a Java or Bedrock Edition server, but down here we got the blueprints. But just have a look at what these blueprints actually imply. Yeah, they are all basically minigames. Not made to be a big public server, these setups simply allow you to play things like Skyblock or Sky Islands, whatever. Or they provide you with a parkour race map. They even have an infinite parkour one, which is also something which doesn't take a whole lot of resources whatsoever. The most questionable of the bunch definitely then is the tower battle, which seems to be a PvP map. But I guess if you play this 1 versus 1, you're also not gonna have a bad experience. And what this tells me is that they know very well what they are. A free server host. They're not gonna allow you to with one click deploy a big server setup aimed towards public servers. Instead, they just give you this. And I gotta say, not a bad idea. What a beautiful domain. So, here we are. We're currently on the Sky Islands. This is the server setup. This is what it looks like. This is a very playable game mode on a server host like Aternos. I don't know if there are even more islands available or if it is just that single one. I thought there would be more islands. Wait, there are more islands. There we go. Oh, but that's pretty fun. It's like Skyblock, but then you get more islands that you can travel to. That's not bad. First of all, seems like a fun game mode. And second, you can totally fine play this just in single player or with 1 or 2 friends. Actually, that would be pretty fun if you did. I kinda like this. Very cool. And then here we got another one. This one is called Lost Mine. And apparently it is a map where you start underground. Other than that, it is just a regular Minecraft survival world. But you will actually take damage in sunlight. So you need to make sure you survive completely underground, otherwise you will take damage and, well, you will die. Let's see if that is actually the case. Okay, we're at the surface. I'm not dying yet. Will I start taking damage if I go out of the water? Well, I'm fine. Survive on the ground. As a last miner, the environment is your enemy. Sunlight burns. The surface is deadly. Bold text. I expected the surface to actually be deadly, but that does not seem to be the case. And then the last one I want to check out today, the parkour race. I'm very good at parkour, of course. Oh, there we go. Okay. You know what? That's pretty solid. Oh man, I am so good at parkour. You have no clue. We even got a checkpoint there. Let's go. This is my type of server. What a good blueprint. We love to see it. By the way, this is called parkour race. I'm currently racing against myself. But yeah, no, these server setups are not bad. And in general, I think this is a pretty cool feature. And if there are free Minecraft server hosts out there that are still looking for cool features to add to their host, then this is definitely a cool one. As long as you keep it simple and you don't encourage a public server with dozens of players, this is actually pretty cool to have. And with that being said, that's gonna be it for today. Do make sure to subscribe to my channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, see you later, bye bye.